Your brain is your best friend and your worst enemy. It's the reason some people break through and build incredible lives, while others, just as smart, just as talented, stay stuck. And the crazy part? Most people never even realize that their biggest limitation is the way they think. So if you've ever felt like you're working hard but not moving forward, if you've ever sabotaged yourself just when things were going well, or if you've ever wondered why some people succeed effortlessly while others struggle endlessly, this video is for you. Because today, I'm breaking down the exact mindset blueprint that transformed my life, backed by some of the most powerful books ever written on success and psychology. And if you stick with me until the end, you'll walk away with practical steps to literally rewire your brain for success. Quick favor, before we dive in, smash that like button so more people who need this can find it. And if you're serious about growth, hit subscribe. I've got more life-changing videos on the way. Fixed versus growth mindset. Let's start with the foundation, your mindset. Carol Dweck and her book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, explained that there are really two types of mindsets, fixed and growth. A fixed mindset believes your abilities are carved in stone. You're either smart or not, talented or not, destined or doomed. A growth mindset, on the other hand, believes you can improve with effort, learning, and persistence. When I first heard this, I realized I had been living with a fixed mindset most of my life. I thought failure meant I wasn't good enough. I thought if I wasn't naturally talented, I should just quit. But once I shifted to a growth mindset, failure became feedback and effort became the path to mastery. I remember failing an important exam years ago. My old self would have said, I guess I'm just not smart enough. But instead, I treated it like training, reviewed what went wrong, studied differently, and crushed the retake. That moment rewired me. Failure isn't final unless you quit. And this one shift from fixed to growth is the foundation for every single change you'll hear today. The hidden script you're running. Here's something wild. Most of us are running on mental scripts we didn't even choose. Maybe your parents told you money doesn't grow on trees, or a teacher told you you're not good at math, or society told you success is only for lucky people. Those beliefs got installed in your subconscious like software, and they run on autopilot. James Allen in As a Man Thinketh said, "You are today where your thoughts have brought you. You will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you." The scary part? Most of us never update those old scripts. We're living by outdated code, wondering why our results don't change. The good news? Once you become aware of those scripts, you can rewrite them. Let me ask you, what's one belief you grew up with that you think might be holding you back today? Comment it below. I read every single one. Identity and habits. James Clear in Atomic Habits said something that completely flipped my perspective. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Here's what that means. Habits aren't just about what you do, they're about who you are. If you say, I'm trying to quit smoking, you're still identifying as a smoker. But if you say, I'm not a smoker, your identity shifts. I used to tell myself I'm not a morning person. Guess what? I never became one. But when I shifted to I'm the kind of person who values early mornings, everything changed. Identity drives habits, and habits reinforce identity. It's a cycle. When I wanted to become financially disciplined, I stopped saying I'm bad with money and started saying I'm the kind of person who manages money wisely. That one mindset shift turned budgeting from a chore into part of who I was. Overcoming fear, doubt, and resistance. Let's be real. The biggest enemy of success isn't failure, it's resistance. Stephen Pressfield in The War of Art called resistance the invisible force that stops you from doing the work you know you need to do. It's the procrastination, the self-doubt, the excuses. Every time I wanted to start something new, whether it was a business, a fitness goal, or even making YouTube videos, I felt resistance. That voice saying, "You're not ready? Who are you to try this?" But here's the truth. Resistance is actually a compass. If something scares you, it's usually a sign you should be doing it. Quick check-in. What's one thing you know you've been resisting lately? Comment it, and make this the moment you start fighting back. Presence and the power of now. One of the sneakiest mindset traps is living everywhere except the present. Eckhart Tolle, in The Power of Now, says most people live either regretting the past or worrying about the future and miss the only thing that's real, this moment. I used to obsess over my past mistakes and stress about my future constantly. It drained my energy. But once I learned to anchor myself in the present, I became more effective, calmer, and ironically, more successful. Here's something you can try right now. Take one deep breath, look around, and just notice where you are. No past, no future, just now. That clarity changes everything. Thinking big. David J. Schwartz, in The Magic of Thinking Big, said, "The size of your success is determined by the size of your belief." And he's right. Most people don't fail because they aim too high and miss. They fail because they aim too low and hit. When I started shifting my mindset to think bigger, asking, what if I doubled my goals? What if I believed I could? I started seeing opportunities I never noticed before. Thinking big doesn't cost you anything, but it forces you to grow into someone greater. Quick exercise. If failure wasn't an option, what's the one big thing you'd go after right now? Drop it in the comments. I want to see how big you're willing to think. Paradigm shifts. Stephen Covey, in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, talks about paradigms, basically the lenses through which we see the world. The way you see a problem is the problem. If you believe the world is unfair, you'll always feel like a victim. If you believe opportunities are everywhere, you'll find them. Shifting your paradigm is like putting on a new pair of glasses. You see the same world, but differently. I used to see networking as using people. Once I shifted my paradigm to building genuine relationships, my entire social and financial life transformed. Self-talk and subconscious beliefs. Let's talk about the most important conversation you'll ever have, the one with yourself. James Allen wrote, "A man is literally what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of all his thoughts." Your self-talk creates your identity, and your identity creates your reality. For years, my inner voice was brutal. You're not smart enough, you're not good enough, and guess what? I lived that story. Once I changed my self-talk, replacing "I can't" with "I'm learning," my results changed. Starting today, pay attention to the words you use with yourself. Are they building you up or tearing you down? How to rewire your brain. So how do you put this all together? Here's the formula. 1. Awareness. Notice your old scripts, limiting beliefs, and resistance. 2. Shift identity. Decide who you want to be and act like that person daily. 3. Small habits. Build tiny, repeatable actions that reinforce that identity. 4. Mindset tools. Practice presence, positive self-talk, and growth thinking. 5. Environment. Surround yourself with people, books, and inputs that support the new you. Do this consistently, and you don't just change what you do, you literally rewire who you are. Your legacy. So here's the big question. If your current mindset is building your future, what future is it building? 1 year from now, you'll either be the same person or a completely new one, and it all comes down to whether you take action today. If this video resonated, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And comment below, what's one mindset shift you're committing to right now? Because remember, your future self is watching, and the story of your life is being written today. Thanks for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next one.